What do y'all think we should title this video? Slinging belts, chasing parts? So guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's Wednesday, the day before the big bomb cyclone windbag megastorms coming in with the negative 25 wind chill temps, and we're having a little trouble with the star car today. Let's bring another load over here, and this thing slung the accessory drive belt off. It's the third belt that we've lost in like 4 or 5 days. The very first day I picked this truck up, we took it back to the shop, took it home. When I was looking it over, I noticed that the accessory drive belt only had 3 ribs left on it. It's an 8-rib belt, only had 3 ribs left. So I thought, well, this truck's been parked a long time. Maybe it's just the belt was old, you know, deteriorated or whatever. So we got 2 new belts for it, and we kind of felt all the pulleys. It has the AC compressor, the alternator, there's a tensioner, and then a drive pulley that comes on the front cover of this Detroit. So all the pulleys look good, except for which the pulleys look good, but the alternator kind of had a tight spot in it. So I was like, well, maybe the alternator's jacking us. So anyway, we went and got a new alternator. Put a brand new alternator on it, spun free, spun great. Put one of the brand new belts on there. The boss man made the first round of this truck. He's trying it out. Came back, and the next morning I pre-tripped it. Well, the belt was gone. I thought, oh hell, the alternator didn't fix our problem. The belt is still through the belt though. So, needless to say, I put another belt on. So I unplugged the AC compressor, which we hadn't been using AC anyway. But you know, when you put it on defrost, your compressor will kick on. So I unplugged the compressor to keep it from kicking on, and I thought, well, maybe the AC compressor's locking up, and that's busted the belt. So I ran it for 2 days now, and just a while ago I heard something under the hood, and I looked down and my voltmeter dropped from 14 volts down to 12 volts. So I pulled over, and the belt was just shredded to pieces. So stopped in a little town about 60 miles back out of Napa. They didn't have the belt. So I called up here. I'm in Lubbock right now, going around the loop. I called Lubbock Truck Sales, which is a Freightliner dealership. And they actually had a tensioner for it. But they didn't have a belt. But he gave me a number to a battery place right down the street here from Lubbock Truck Sales that carries belts, and he had 1 belt left. So that's what we're doing now. I'm going to run over here and grab the belt from the battery place. Then we're going to go over to the Freightliner house, Lubbock Truck Sales, and pick up the tensioner. And I hope I got a big enough crescent. I don't have none of my tools in here, nothing. Other than I have a 9/16 wrench, a 7/16 and a 1/2 inch wrench. I have a pair of pliers, a pair of dikes, and a big crescent, Phillips, and a standard flathead screwdriver. So that's what we got to work with. So hopefully I can get that pulley off with the tensioner off with just my crescent. If I can't get it off, I'll have to go to Harbor Freight, or not Harbor Freight, Tractor Supply or G-Bo's, another little farm store here, and pick up a little tool set. So I just figured this would make a pretty cool video. Things we deal with. I'm a company driver, y'all. I ain't an owner operator, but it's always good to have some skills to get you out of a bind. You know, you can drive these things for a while without the alternator turning, as long as you're not running your lights or running a bunch of electrical equipment. So you can get by. But we're getting close here to the battery place, so let's go up here and get our belt, and then we'll get back to the Freightliner dealership, and we'll get our tensioner, try to get everything fixed, and get over to the Southern Cotton Oil Mill and kick this load of cottonseed off, and see if we're going to make it through the cold weather tomorrow. So I'm gonna pay attention to my GPS here and find this little battery place, and I'll get back with you. Alright, I always try to keep some wrappers and stuff for different belts and filters and stuff on the truck. I had to park on the side of the main freeway here to get up in here, but that's what I tried to do. I'm gonna walk in here and get our belt right quick. I guess I gotta pay for it. I need to get my wallet, huh? Gotta have your wallet to pay for stuff. Even if they sell it to you for good looks, I ain't very good looking, so. Nobody wants to scoot over for you anymore either. What this dumbass, he over the damn white line. There we go. Everybody moving around like it's 5 o'clock already.
This one right here.
Yes, sir.
KO80580.
Yes, sir. Yep. That done all right?
Yeah.
Good deal. There we go. Thank you, sir. I'll try to stay warm over the next couple of days.
All right.
Supposed to get a little wild, I think.
Tall order.
Heck yeah. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We got hooked up, y'all. Got our new belt here. Put the old parts number on it. Go right down the street here to Freightliner. Get our belt tension. Yes, sir. Good. Have a belt tensioner like that? Yeah. Chris, around this Chris. Alright, guys. So the tensioner he brought out to me. I'm good, thank you. Want some tamales? Some homemade tamales. But the tensioner number or the one he brought out, man, it was way too big, so I guess we're gonna go out here and take this one off right quick, see if I can get it off, and we'll take it in there and see if he can do something with it in there like that, with it off, measure it or whatever, figure something out. Always something. If all else fails, I'll just throw that replacement belt we got on there to run for a couple days. That'll get me back down to the house anyway. And I just shut it down until we get the right part in, I guess. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Let it get me home. I don't want to be out here doing this tomorrow when it's going to be 12 degrees and negative 25 wind chill at all. Let's see if we can get this one off right quick. We're almost here to the truck. Alright guys, handy dandy all-purpose wrench here. Let's get this thing taken off. Pretty easy to get through here. So I just got one bolt holding it on. What y'all think we should title this video? Slinging belts, chasing parts? I ain't had to Detroit for 3 days and I don't know, I think I'm already not liking it. It'll be alright. Ain't nothing wrong with the Detroit, y'all. Y'all Detroit lovers, don't get mad at me. Happened with any motor. The guy looked it up. I had to get on my phone there to give him some numbers so y'all didn't get to hear it all. But this is a glider truck. Is or was or whatever. So, alright. There it is. Let's go back in and see what we can figure out. Wrong door, wrong door. Wrong door, wrong door. Got it. It's a DECO number on it. I don't know if that number 10 is that 1041, I think. If that might mean anything. Yeah, compared to that one.
Yeah.
That's a mini-me. They ain't no gotti. They don't have the right one. So said they could have one tomorrow, but I'm not driving that thing up here tomorrow. We're actually closer to Amarillo. I googled this thing, this DECO number that's on here, this 1201, and it comes back as a universal tensioner. Heck, used for like a Chevy Trailblazer, which is small. It's a little bitty tensioner compared to that one that I was showing y'all on the counter in there. So I guess for now I'll put this one back on, put that new belt we got, and get home, and we'll figure it out. Figure something out from there. So, I might call Fleet Pride and see what they got. See if they got one. If they got one, we might run by there and grab it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump on the phone right quick before I put this one back on. Call Fleet Pride, see what they got. So, all right, guys, no luck at Fleet Pride, but look on here, look right here. You can tell where the belt, see the flat side of the belt rides around this pulley this way, and the rib side rides here. You can tell where that belt, the edge of that belt had been eaten into this housing here, and I guarantee that is what's cutting that belt right there. So I think I can put the belt that I got on here for now, get home, I go home, I can put this, take this pulley off, put this in the grinder, and grind this little edge down smooth here, and we might be able to get away with it for a little while. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is just put this belt on, put that tensioner back on, put the belt on, and we're gonna rock with it and see what we can do for today till we can get us a new tensioner. All right, so we got our 1/2-inch drive bracket there to mess with the tensioner. We're gonna put our tensioner back on with the crescent wrench, and we got our belt here. We're gonna put this old tensioner back on. Alright, we got the tensioner back on. It's easy pleasy. We can kind of get our belt started around here. I know y'all really can't see what's going on here. Phone in a little different spot. I just leave you here. Hell, you can't really see what's going on, but we're getting it together here. Alright, we got her. You see I got the belt around the alternator up over the AC compressor. It comes back down around the drive pulley down here behind the tensioner here. Now you see on that tensioner where that belt is rubbing, where I was talking about, where it's grooved right there. See it plain? See it plain as day. Hopefully that belt will make us home and take that tensioner back off, grind it down, and give us the room we need. Let's fire up, make sure everything's running straight. Tighten those belts up too. It's starting to flop on the fan drive. I'm going to go into the mill, get unloaded. We got voltage again, and we go over here, get unload them, take it to the shop. We're 145 miles from the house. Get it back down there to the shop, pull that tensioner off, and grind that edge off where that belt won't be getting into it. Man, maybe we'll be okay. So call boss man, see what he wants to do. I still think we need another belt in case that one throws off. So belt's super easy to replace. You see me there. Had to mess with it a little bit. It's just getting the angle of the dangle right. But we get to the shop this evening, and he wants me to go ahead and grind that edge off and all that. I'll pick y'all up back there. If not, I'll close it out here in a little bit. Well, we made it back to the yard, y'all. You see, this old belt's already 145 miles, and it's already wore into pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and take the belt off and the tensioner off. We're going to take it to Amarillo with us tomorrow and see if we can find another tensioner. It's pretty decent out here right now. There ain't no wind. The wind finally died down in the upper 30s, low 40s. But by 9 a.m. in the morning, it's supposed to be 4 degrees out here with a 50-mile-an-hour wind. So negative 25 wind chill. So it's gonna be fun. So tomorrow's gonna be a parts running day for me. Boss man gonna let me use his pickup. We're gonna go try to find a wet kit. I got the pump and PTO in our little parts room over here. I gotta go find a reservoir for the oil and get some fittings and stuff. So I'm gonna run the plane view first and look at that stuff, and then we'll ease on up to Amarillo and try to find us a tensioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and yank this off, and I'll finish this video up tomorrow. We'll let you know if I find the tensioner, and we'll kind of look at this weather over. So I'm gonna get that thing off right now. That's the plan. So sit back and enjoy me taking it. I'll put it on a little time lapse here. It's the next day. We're dodging tumbleweeds. Wind's blowing like crazy. Showing 4 degrees right now. It said the wind chill is about negative 20 out there. We're all bundled up here. Got our Carhartt on. Got some coffee. Of course, I got me a Coke too. Look at that dirt blowing out of these fields up here. We're headed to Plainview to get a wet kit, and then we're gonna go on to Amarillo and try to get us try to see if we can find this belt tensioner. Let's roll. There it is, guys. Plainview Truck and Trailer. Yeah, buddy, they hooked us up. Plainview Truck and Trailer here. Shout out to Henry, Mr. Henry. I went here looking for that wet kit we're supposed to pick up for that truck. No, got ain't no wet kit, so I don't know what the deal is on that. But we do have a pump and a PTO at the shop, so I'm gonna put our pump and PTO on the Western Star. I gotta go pick up a tank and a rail that has the adapters for the fittings to screw into. So we're gonna go over here to Wilkins trailer and pick up that stuff. So, but we did get our belt tensioners, so we're hooked up there, thank goodness. And also picked up another belt, so because that one last night, if y'all remember, just for I say, if y'all remember, hell, in this video, it was just a second ago. For me, it was last night, but the other belt was already getting chewed up pretty good. So we'll put a brand new belt and brand new tensioner on. And when we leave here, I'm headed to Amarillo, and we're going to pick up, I got to pick up a torque arm for the Western Star and a few other little things. So shout out, hooked us up, pretty cool hat. Pretty cool hat. Plain, there we go. Plainview Truck and Trailer. So heck yeah, so let's get on down the road. Probably gonna end the video right here. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. It'll probably be the last video I'll put out before Christmas, if this one even comes out before Christmas, because I still got 2 I gotta edit. I told you I was gonna do that every other day deal, and I have recorded videos every other day. I just haven't had time to edit anything. So oh yeah, before I do get off here, the wind is still blowing, so there you go. But appreciate all y'all watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Hope all y'all's families have a Merry Christmas, safe Christmas, a warm Christmas in your cozy houses. And or if you're on the road, you know, we're thinking about you. A lot of our truckers don't get to go home, you know, for the holidays and Christmas. So we're thinking about the guys and gals that are on the road and away from their families during this time of year. And hope everybody has a Happy New Year. And like we always say, keep the shiny side up, the hammer down, and we'll catch y'all on the next.